explain. Okay, this is a public place, right? These guys have the right to record in a public place. Whether you want it to be on camera or not, it's kind of the thing about being public.
Not really, because if I specifically tell them, hey, I don't want to be on your video, and they say, well, fuck it, you're in a public place, technically that's illegal. You're impeding on my amendment rights, my freedom. You're impeding on my freedom.
You understand?
Right?
I can tell them I don't want to be on video either.
So blur, okay, so what's the point? My thing is, how hard is it to sit there and just be like, okay, we'll blur you out, ma'am. That's not a problem. That's all I asked. That's all I came over here to ask you.
Depends on the attitude.
At all, right? But that's them.
Okay, yeah. And it's on me to what? Can I sue them for putting me on this videotape when I don't want to be, right? So can I ask them for their names, officer? Can you get their IDs from them so I can write them down? No, you can't?
No, because there's
okay,
nothing
so
like
give me somebody like in a uniform that could do. I don't understand. I'm asking for.
There's no criminal act.
Okay, so I'll just take a picture.
They're not being detained.
Yeah.
Okay. But you can record them. You're welcome to record them.
Actually, you know what, officer? Just so you got.
Hey. Record them because I'm saying I'm doing the same thing they're doing.
Right,
but my thing is, the whole thing is everybody has a right to their freedom. Yes, they do. Everybody has a right to their own freedom. But what I'm saying is, when you're videotaping people and they don't know they're being videotaped,
how do you know when you're videotaping
and then I ask you, hey, why are you videotaping me? Okay, well, I don't really want to be in that. Can you take me off? No. How is that? How is that completing my right? How is that not against my rights?
I know, I understand. It's very rude, it's intrusive, but when you're in the
public, you agree, but you're saying it still doesn't matter.
There's nothing.
There's no right to privacy when I walk out of my house.
But yeah, but that's not your house.
But then at the same time, y'all could also enter my house whether or not I want to or not. If y'all think, if you think you smell something, y'all could come in anyway. So technically, there's no rights in America or the entire world. That's what I'm feeling like right now. That's what I'm feeling like right now. Because I'm telling you my rights are being impeded and you're telling me you can't do anything about it.
Well, you know, apparently what she needs to do is go back and read the Constitution and try to understand it.
So, again, like I said, as far as any criminal thing going on,
I'm not saying it's criminal. I'm saying they're impeding my right of freedom.
You said it was criminal. You said it was illegal.
You don't, as a police officer, you don't deal with that? Is that what you're saying? As a police officer, you don't deal with people's rights of freedom. I am listening to you, but you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying they're impeding my rights. I am listening to you, sir. I'm telling you that they're impeding my right of freedom, and you're saying I can't do anything about that. So the police can't do anything about somebody impeding my.
This is a civil matter.
It's not. You're saying it's not criminal for somebody.
No, it isn't.
That's fine, but I'm saying then who regulates that? Who regulates my freedom?
That is a civil matter. The only time.
And civil matters are handed in court, where police officers arrest you, right?
No, civil court.
No, because at the end of a civil court, what happens? You pay money or you go to jail.
Up on laws.
At the end of civil court. Okay, at the end of civil court, after all this, what happens at the end of that?
Pay money.
Whatever a judge decides.
Based on the preponderance of the evidence.
Do I go to jail or do I pay money? You say whatever the judge decides. Is it money? Is it jail? What is it? You don't sound like you know what you're talking about is what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking you and you're telling me I don't know. Shouldn't you know those things? You're a police officer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Y'all can keep recording this. I guess I'm only helping y'all. But I'm just saying, if somebody doesn't want to be in your video, you should give them the right to block out their video. That's all I'm saying.
Can I explain one thing to you? He was holding the camera that way. But if you use a cell phone, you can turn it and face it yourself. He was recording himself sitting in that chair, not you.
I can see him. He pointed it at me and then turned it to himself. I can see what he's doing. He had it like that and then turned it to himself. I see it. I know about front facing, back facing.
It was filming himself.
But he had it on me and then he turned it around. He pointed in my direction, turned it around, and it was still in my direction. So regardless of which way it was pointing, it was still in my direction.
Wow.
But what I'm saying is, I don't understand why y'all can't just give somebody, like, blur their face. That's not a right.
I'm trying to explain to her.
I'm not stupid. You're trying to play me like I'm stupid. I'm trying to explain to you.
Thank you for trying to explain it to you.
Because you're here being irate with them.
I know I'm not being irate. How am I being irate? If I was being irate, I'd knock his mirror off. I'd hit somebody. That's not being irate.
Can I say something?
I'm trying to understand. I'm not arguing. I'm trying to understand. There's a difference.
She's about to get a door shot.
You explain it to me, but I'm not, because you're not making sense. You're telling me I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you that. That's not answering my question. When you tell me it's not up to me to decide, it's up to the court. Okay, so what does she do? Is she gonna charge me money? I don't know. Okay then. So you don't know.
You're looking for me to answer for somebody else.
So you don't know. You're not a real.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
We're good.
All right.
We were sitting here with the windows up, and she came knocking on the window, and I don't know.
Bye.
Yeah, we're just sitting here waiting for our guy to come out.
I know, he explained it to me.
And, you know, I'm sitting here narrating to, we got like a little over 600 people watching right now. Okay. We're activists. And, you know, we're narrating to ourselves.
As long as you guys stay within your what you guys are allowed to do, there's nothing I can do about it. So,
and that's what we're doing.
And keep doing it, okay?
All right, thank you, officer.